At the meeting point of the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea lies one of the most powerful waterways on Earth.
For centuries, it has been a crossroads of civilizations, trade, and marine life.
But in recent years, this tranquil passage has turned into a scene of chaos.
Something deep below the surface is changing. A species known for intelligence and grace has begun to act with calculated aggression.
Since 2020, more than 700 boats have been rammed, spun, and sometimes sunk. Not by storms, not by mechanical failure Gladis, but by orcas.
The world has watched in disbelief as these black and white giants, often called killer whales, wage a mysterious war against boats near Gibraltar. But why?
Off the coast of Spain and Portugal, eyewitnesses described terrifying encounters.
Powerful orcas, targeting one of the most vital parts of a boat, the rudder.
Some attacks last minutes, others more than an hour. The animals work in silence.
For scientists, the pattern was unmistakable. These were not random collisions. It looked like coordination.
The first attacks were reported near Cadiz, then spread north along Portugal, and even into French waters. The phenomenon became known as the Orca uprising.
At the center of the story is a matriarch, an adult female orca researchers call White Gladys. Some believe she may have suffered a traumatic event involving a boat. What followed could be a case of learned retaliation. But how could one event spark a wave of aggression that spread through an entire population?
To understand what's happening, marine researchers from Spain, Portugal, and the United States joined forces. Using sonar, tracking tags, and underwater microphones, they began to listen, to learn. Orcas communicate through complex sound patterns. Whistles, clicks, even dialects unique to their pods. Each sound carries meaning, emotion, and identity.
What they discovered was astonishing. During attacks, the vocalizations changed. Lower tones, faster clicks, a language of tension and coordination.
Multiple orcas approached together, like a team. One distracted the vessel from the side, while another struck the rudder from behind.
Multiple orcas approached together, like a team.
One distracted the vessel from the side, while another struck the rudder from behind.
The behavior was too organized to be coincidence.
Could it be revenge, play, or simply curiosity taken too far? The data alone couldn't tell. But the pattern was evolving and spreading.
Earth.
First, plucky, flavor duckio. Orca.
Orc eccentric sir.
For the attempt.
First, play behavior. Orcas are highly intelligent and playful.
Some experts believe the attacks are nothing more than a dangerous game, a learned curiosity passed from adults to calves. But others disagree. They point to the aggression, the consistency, and the choice of target. The second theory, revenge. It's believed that White Gladys may have been injured or traumatized by a vessel.
What began as a defensive act may have transformed into a campaign of retribution, one imitated by her young.
The final theory, communication breakdown. Orcas live in tightly bonded social groups.
Climate change, dwindling tuna stocks, and increased marine noise could be confusing and agitating them. In a world of rising ocean traffic, perhaps the orcas are sending us a message, one we're still struggling to understand. After years of research, one truth remains: these attacks are not senseless. They are communication, complex, deliberate, and deeply emotional.
The Orcas of Gibraltar have reminded us that we share this planet, with minds as sharp and emotional as our own. Minds that remember, teach, and respond.
As scientists continue to decode the mystery, one question lingers. Who is really intruding into whose world?
The Strait of Gibraltar remains a meeting place of worlds.
Whose world? Where land meets sea, and where human ambition meets the wild intelligence of the deep.